Jordan Love stepped into the spotlight in 2023, taking over as the starting quarterback for the Packers. In his first year did not disappoint, finishing 7th in the league in passing and having the second most touchdown passes. And today we're going to dive into his favorite concept, the stick route. We're going to break down how the Packers used it and designed it and why it was so effective for them. Stick is a simple read meant to take advantage and put a stretch on the play side flat defender. We're hoping to get some sort of deep zone by the corner so we can really isolate this guy. Here the flat defender is out leveraged, so Love quickly gets it to the out route, and they're able to pick up a nice gain. The Packers catch the Cowboys in a 4-deep look here, which makes an easy read for Love. The flat defender is clearly chasing the out, leaving a giant window and an easy throw and catch to set him up for a second and short. Now, stick is a quick game concept and oftentimes is paired with other quick game. Here is Shanahan's day one install, combining stick and spacing. This is a common way to do it and allows the quarterback to pick the best side based on the coverage that he sees. The Packers' bread and butter, though, was to combine stick with a drop back concept, and this is great for timing. The problem with having quick game to both sides is if the quarterback picks the wrong side, the timing is off to get to the other. So for example here, we have stick to the left and a slant flat to the right. Let's say Love works the stick route but guesses the wrong coverage, or Minnesota just wins. By the time he gets his eyes back into this window, the slant and the flat have already broken, leaving him to scramble to find something. Instead, they keep the stick here to the left, but if it doesn't work out or the coverage is bad, Love can work the Y cross concept to the backside and it times up. Here, the flat route comes open and he's able to dump it off. This is a perfect example of him being able to use the backside Y cross concept. Love checks the stick side first, but he can tell that they're in a cloud coverage, meaning that corner is going to jump that out route. Both of these linebackers here are getting under the stick. So he resets his feet, works the cross, then to the dig. This concept was even great in the red zone. The out from the stick has a chance to win versus man, but the defense is ready and tight for it. This allows this drag a lot of time to work in the space where these guys roll down in man coverage. Love looks at the stick side, sees that it's not there, but notices the open space. You can see his eyes are on it and puts a perfect ball. Here's the same play in motion versus the Vikings, and Love does the same thing. The Vikings jump the stick route, allowing the cross to work in behind it. Here they're going to start in a 3x1 and motion to 2x2. You're still going to get stick down here to the bottom of the screen, but here to the left, you're going to get a dagger concept, which is a post here by number 1, and this guy is going to motion into a dig. Though it's not the Y cross, it still times up well. If Love doesn't like the stick, he can work the dagger concept to the backside. The inside linebacker is in man on the tight end, and he's out leveraged. Love quickly drops it off, and the linebacker can't make the play. Stick at a 3x1 may be the most popular variation among all levels of football. You're going to get your same combination here. This number 3 receiver is going to run the quick hitch route with this guy on a quick out. What adds to it is now the number 1 has a fade. It's really not in the progression. I haven't seen many teams throw it, but it clears that corner out to even more isolate the flat defender. Now, a lot of teams will do a lot of different things on quick game. On the backside, a slant is usually the most popular, but the Packers here go with a quick out. The Giants here are playing a cloud variation. You can see this corner's hips are square and ready to drive on that out route. The number 3 receiver does a good job of working away from the linebackers to give Love a slight window. He delivers it on the outside shoulder and is able to get a nice completion. The NFL is a copycat league, and here's the Packers using exit motion made popular by the Dolphins to create a stick concept. So the tight end here is going to use that exit motion. So he's going to motion out here, and he's going to become the fade. And then you're going to get your normal stick concept by the receiver and the running back. Now they're still going to use the Y cross concept on the backside. So the tight end here has got the cross, and then we've got the dig behind it. You just lose the flat route by the back on the backside. The linebacker jumps the back, leaving an easy throw for the stop route. Instead of exit motion, they're going to use this number 3 receiver to motion across and be that fade route. Now this tight end from a condensed set has got the stick, but because he's so far inside, he's going to turn out, and then the back's going to be in the flat. They're going to again use their Y cross concept here. With no flat defender, Love can easily just drop it off to the running back. The last version is a slot fade stick. So it becomes the exact same stretch, you're just using different routes to get there. This tight end here is still going to run the stick, but instead of a fade out, they're going to fade number 2, and instead of that out route, they're going to run a hitch, but it's the exact same stretch. The people end up in the same exact position. So it's just giving the defense a little bit different look, but it's the same flat defender stretch. And the Panthers have this pretty well covered, but when you've worked this route so many times, Love can find the smallest windows and fits it in. The stick concept is a great play to attack all coverages, and it's also a great combination to get your quarterback some easy completions to gain confidence. Not only was Love able to get the easy, quick completions, but he was able to complete the ball downfield on the drop back variations to the backside. Watch closely as we open up this next weekend to see if Love and Matt LaFleur are still using a good amount of the stick game.